Good morning, boys and girls. We're going to begin with our calendar. Okay, let's look at our months of the year. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. We are in the month of April. The year is 2020. We're going to cross out the days that have already passed, and we're going to stop at the 22nd because today is the 22nd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, let's look at our days of the week. Do you know how many there are? There are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, yesterday was. If we look at our calendar, we know today is Wednesday. What was yesterday? Tuesday. Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow will be, if today is Wednesday, tomorrow will be Thursday. Great job. Okay, next we're going to move on to fluency. For fluency, we are going to do the sounds. Are you ready? B, h, m, j, d, s, f, p, a, n, k, t, e, a, v, x, b, e, z, w, p, k, q, e, g, a, r, k, s, l, e, r, z, x, a, s, d, y, j, g, m, v, t, k, w, k, n, a, q, f, h, b, y, a, n, g, j, h, l. Good job. Next, we are going to do a creative thinking activity. So here it says birthday bashes. Luis, Ryan, and Troy have their birthdays in the same month. They have chosen to have their virtual parties at the skating rink, bowling alley, and the pizza parlor. Look at the clues to find out how each person will be celebrating on their special day. So here we have a chart. We have the names of the boys, and we have the names of the places that they want to throw their party at. Let's look at our clues. Luis, and the boy who has chosen the skating rink and the boy whose party will be at the pizza parlor are all very excited. From this clue, we know that Luis is not going to have his party at the skating rink. So I'm going to put an X here. We know he's not going to have the party there. And we know that he's not going to have it at the pizza parlor. So we found our first answer. Luis is going to have it at the bowling alley. Okay, now we need to figure out where Ryan and Troy are going to have their virtual party. Let's look at clue number 2. Troy's party will not be at the pizza parlor. So here's Troy. I'm going to cross out the pizza parlor. And we know that Luis is already going to do it at the bowling alley, so I'm going to put an X here. So that leaves Troy going to the skating rink. So Ryan is not going to have it at the rink. He's not going to have it at the bowling alley. He's going to have it at the pizza parlor. Great job. Okay, our next activity down here, we're going to do a chain link. We're going to write a word in the space next to the clue. The last 2 letters of each word are the first 2 letters of the following word. So let's look at number 1. Something that erupts. Can you think of something that erupts? A volcano. Volcano. Oh, let me see if I can type it so it can be, let me use a different, this should be better. V O C A, oh, I spelled it wrong, Vol, then Canoke, A N O. And it tells us up here that the last two letters of each word are going to be the first letters of the following word. So I'm going to write an N and an O here. N, O. Okay. Blank, south, east, west. What's my answer? North. They are all directions. Okay, what are the last two letters of the word north? TH. So we're going to go ahead and put a TH here. Okay, the chair of a king. What is that called? A throne. Okay, so the last two letters are N and an E. Let's see if I can fix that. So I'm going to go ahead and put an N and an E here. Okay, not old. What's another word for not old? New. So I'm going to go ahead and put a W here. Okay, next is a female sheep. We know that the EW needs to go here. What is the name of a female sheep? Ewe. Ewe. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I think it's a ewe. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put the WE here. Snow, hail, rain, sunshine. What do you think the answer is? It starts with a W and an E. Weather. A-T-H-E-R. So we're going to go ahead and put the E and the R here. Okay, it says to wipe out. Erase. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put the S and the E over here. What's another word for oceans that begins with S-E? Seas. So we're going to go ahead and put it in, seas. Okay, so we're going to put the AS over here. To question. What's another word that means to question? Ask. So we're going to put the... Okay, so now we're going to put the S and the K over here. And it says, a short board with wheels. What is a short board with wheels? A skateboard. Sk. A... skate, and then we need to write board. This is an A. Great job, boys and girls. You used your brain to solve 2 creative thinking activities. Next, we're going to move on to math. For math, you're going to create your own addition problem. So here we have a story. It says, I planted purple flowers. I'm just going to pick a number. I'm going to say the number 3. So I planted 3 purple flowers. My friend planted, and you can choose your own number. I'm going to go ahead and say 7. My friend planted 7 red flowers. How many flowers did we plant in all? So we're going to go ahead and use the 10 frame to solve the problem. So I'm going to go ahead and draw my purple flowers. 1, 2, 3. And my friend planted 7, so I'm going to count to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so now we can count all the numbers that are in our, oops. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many flowers did we plant in all? 10. So we know that 3 plus 7 equals 10. Great job, boys and girls. So you can make up your own story. Okay, lastly, for science and social studies, I went ahead and put them together. We're going to be doing an Earth Day scavenger hunt because today is Earth Day. So here we have a list of some indoor activities and nature walk activities that you can complete. So for indoor activities, find an empty water bottle to recycle. How would you reuse it? So you can go ahead and walk around inside your house to see if you can find an empty water bottle that you can recycle. I want you to think, how can we reuse it? So I'm going to put a check mark because I found an empty water bottle. And when you find it, go ahead and put a check mark. And I want you to write, how can we reuse it? We can fill it again. Are there any other ways that you can reuse a water bottle? Okay, next, number 2, find a light switch you can turn off. How many times did you turn it off? So here I'm in my computer room, so I'm going to go ahead, when I'm done with this, I'm going to turn off all the lights. So I'm going to go ahead and put a check mark. How many times did I turn it off? I usually turn it off like 3 or 4 times. So I'll put here, I'll just put 3 times. Actually, yeah, I'll just put 3. But it's up to you how many times you turn it off, or maybe you turn off more switches so you can write more times. Okay. Next one, find something with a recycling label on it. I found an old soap bottle. It's one of those that you push on the top and the foam comes out. And I looked at the bottom of it and I saw the recycling label on it. So that means it can be recycled. So I'm going to put a check mark. There's a lot of other things that have a recycling label on it. So what did I find? I found a soap bottle, soap dispenser. And even water bottles, if you look at a water bottle, they should have a recycling sign. They'll say, please recycle. Okay, next, find a fruit with a seed that can be planted. Which fruit did you find? So I found a fruit here at my house. I found a lime, and the lime has some seeds inside, so I know that it can be planted. I'm going to go ahead and put here lime. Can you think of some other fruits that have seeds inside? Yes, an apple, an orange, bananas too, and strawberries. Those are just a little bit smaller. Okay, next, find a candy wrapper and throw it away. Give yourself a pat on the back. I found an old wrapper, so I went ahead, I have it here, I'm going to throw it away, so I'm going to put a check mark. I am cleaning up, that's good. Give yourself a pat on the back. Good job. Okay, nature walk activities. We're going to find 3 different leaves. Do a leaf rubbing. What this means, leaf rubbing, is you get the leaf and you put a paper on top and you can use a crayon or a pencil, and you just, with your pencil, you're gonna go over it, and just like that, like the sound, you're gonna keep going over it until you completely have traced all of the leaf. And when you pick it up, you can actually see the outline of the leaf. And so you're going to look at 3 different leaves. When you're done, go ahead and put a check mark. If you don't have any leaves because you don't have any trees, that's fine, you can just skip it. Find an insect that spreads pollen. How does pollination work? Can you think of an insect that spreads pollen? Let me give you a clue. It goes bzzz. Yes, a bee. So you can go ahead and put a check mark and just write bee next to it. Bee. Okay. Next, find a tree taller than a house. How old do you think the tree is? I don't have that many trees that are taller than my house, but I do have a palm tree. I saw it outside my door in my backyard. It's a huge palm tree. I don't really know how old it is, but I'm going to go ahead and give it a guess. Depending on the height of the palm tree, I'm going to say it's roughly about 100 years old. So depending on the size, the bigger it is, the older it is. And it also depends on the type of tree, because some trees grow faster than other trees. And there's no right or wrong answer. It's just a guess of how old you think it is. Okay, next, find a bird that is chirping. Make a bird feeder and place it in your tree. I don't have any nuts or seeds, so I can't make a bird feeder, but that's fine. You can just find a bird that's chirping. I found a yellow, I'm not sure, I think it's a yellow jay, or I don't think that's even a bird. I'm not sure what kind of bird it is, but it has a yellow belly. And it's really pretty, and it makes a lot of chirping sounds. It wakes me up in the morning. Okay, next, find some twigs or branches. Can you spell your name with them? Okay, so I found some twigs and branches in my backyard, and I didn't have that many, so I couldn't spell my name. I did not want to take the branches off. I only used the branches that were already on the floor, but you don't have to spell your name. You can try. Okay, so that is it. That is everything we're going to do today. Have fun!